Welcome to the last of the Big Brain to Pooh Brain tier lists. OG Smash, that's what we're doing today, okay? I think it's about 12 characters. I think this list is the stinkiest. But let's see what we got to say here.
Any of these characters, call to you? Any of these characters you look at and you're like, yeah, I could use that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Before you answer, you used one of them against me, so.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty, wasn't it, huh?
I was thinking
I was
nasty.
about to say. I was very confused as to what y'all were talking about.
DK, yeah, dude. DK's a audio-proof character. That character, it's just... Okay, so I play like a monkey. Everyone knows about Monkey Monday. Everyone and their mama thinks they got a nasty monkey. But realistically, that character's for babies. Anyone can play him, and he's satisfying. I love that dude.
Oh,
He's very satisfying. That feedback
yeah.
loop is nice. Hitting a back air like 80 at the ledge, and they just like explode or like have to air dodge, and you're just like, yes, I outplayed you with my giant foot.
All I go for is fairs. I just go for fairs. I go for dunks and it's just meat coming at you.
I know, dude.
He has 4 spikes.
The best thing about him is that he's not annoying. Like he's like generally kind of fun to play against and play as. Like
I agree.
No matter how they twist the dice, it'll be the only one for me is you.
All right, let's talk about my favorite character of all time. That's right, Yoshi. Have you ever heard the theory that his nose is where his brain is? Which would make him Megamind if you think about it.
It's true, dude. He has a huge head. Yeah, no, Yoshi's super simple.
Oh, dude, a 4-year-old, a newborn, anything, a 4-year-old newborn, they could pick up and play this
right out the womb, right? Just pick up the sticks. Yoshi, man.
You get your double jump out of hit stun, so you just get out of combos for free. You get to just mash Nair. You get to just all your buttons are good. Like, I don't think Yoshi has a single bad move because egg roll isn't bad, and I will stand by this fact. It's not that bad of a move. It's not useful,
It's
but
not.
it's like it's so hard to hit.
It's not.
Yeah,
Like punish.
that's one thing I'm ashamed of. And if anyone ever said I wasn't good at the game because I can't beat egg roll, I would agree with them because I think that move's really good, and I don't know how to beat it.
I just run from it. I'm like,
Don't interact with it.
Because he can jump too, so if you like try to shoot a gyro, he just jumps over it, then hits you for it, and now you're in disadvantage. He's gonna do 16 up airs because his jumps are huge, and then you're gonna air dodge and get air fared off the stage and die, and then he's just gonna go like, because that's the sound effects he makes.
I'm right. Okay. God.
Well, I don't want to get roasted yet, so
We'll save it. We'll save it.
I want to do some roasting though, and
I'm
that's
already
with
upset.
Ness.
I knew it was
I
coming.
like this.
Are all these characters gonna be easy?
I don't think it's so
It's
bad.
looking like it's so
I
far.
hate. Can this be the Esam hates Ness rant?
Oh, Dave, the floor is yours, buddy.
Okay. There is no reason for a character that is this small, with this air mobility, to have that good of an air dodge, to be able to have disjoints. Why does he have disjoints? He has a kill throw, PK fire on platform, and just landing is broken for no reason. Why does it have like 3 frames of lag with a projectile that comes out that can confirm into death, or 50, or 70? Why does he have infinites with Magnet? Why does Magnet have 2 hits? Why can he use it 17 times when he's landing? That makes it impossible to juggle him unless you have a giant sword, and then even then sometimes you're still gonna miss. Like, he does so much damage. Why are yo-yos existing? He just does what he wants, and he just presses the button in your direction, and you're probably gonna lose.
I don't like.
This
him
is my
to-
least
I
favorite
don't-
character in the game.
I don't like him being in the Wadi approved. I kind of want to like get him out of here. I kind of want to. I don't know. I just don't like looking at him. It's like all his moves just piss me off. His big ass airhead. Let me do my girl here, Jigs. Get your ass over here.
Oh, we all
Love Puff.
I'm waiting for one of these to get out of the bottom, but this character is this character is pretty much like DK, but like not. It's like a small DK. It just sucks,
Has
but
rest.
like
It's like a slower processing system, DK.
Yeah, it's very easy
okay.
to use. It's just as straightforward as it gets, pretty much. Just nothing.
Yes and
nothing-
no. I think Puff has a lot of like you need to understand a lot of tech stuff with Puff at higher levels. Like you have to understand how to like chain land when you get for your down airs. You have to understand how to like pound 2 frame, although that does linger for quite
But
a
you
while.
don't
So I don't think that's
need
super
that.
hard.
You don't need that though.
Oh yeah, because you have to get in, and it takes you 13 years to get in. So when you get the hit, you need to do the damage. Like Puff does a lot of damage when she can, but like if you don't get that damage, you're going to lose every single matchup because they're just going to like throw just their hand in front of the camera and just be like, go away. And like that's all they're gonna do. And then Puff loses, so you have to like 0 to 70 them or 0 to 60 them, which you can, but you gotta know it. Otherwise, she's a bad character.
You know, I'm glad to bring another character to the table. Your mouse is getting very close to him. My boy, my king. My liege.
Where
A little higher. Yeah,
a little higher.
Oh yeah, just yeah, right there. Oh, that's the good stuff.
He's
not hard.
I'll accept this. This is fun. He's generally not hard in my opinion, but he's like the skill cap's definitely higher than down there. Like he's got some tricky things and spacing and all that.
Double jump automatically makes him harder than the other characters.
Yeah.
Because it's like paramount to his combo game at high level.
The reason he's not Megamind though, because we're talking him up a lot, is like
he's just
playing physically playing the character himself. It's not super complicated. The combos aren't that hard, and the neutrals, you know, if you play like probably 3 hours of Falcon, you probably got a grasp on his neutral like just as much as, you know, the average player who plays Falcon.
And also, he just has like some really overwhelmingly good options, like just up air. Like someone's above you, up air. Like just do it. Like
it's just simple.
There's almost no reason. Like there's a lot of situations where it's like just go for the option that is good, and Falcon has a lot of those. You know, it's like, oh, just hold jab at ledge, just up air if the opponent's above you. You know, that type of thing. But also, I think that does, in my opinion, for sure keep him out of the bottom of like the easy tier as well, is like his disadvantage is kind of dookie. So if you don't know how to play disadvantage, how to save your resources, when to air dodge, when to not air dodge, you're gonna just die. Because this character is comboed and edge guarded super hard.
Yeah.
Or you could be a Chad like me and play with tap jump and just smash jump. Huh?
How do you play with tap jump?
I'm sick.
It makes no sense.
I'm sick with it.
Let's probably talk about the hardest character in all of this, which it's a 50-50, whether he's hard or not, is Link.
That's not the character I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm not going to be the one to bring up Pikachu. That's y'all.
Okay, fine.
So I think Link is one of the hardest characters in this group because Link has the resources available to do crazy stuff. He has the bomb infinites, he has all that good stuff, he has the crazy combos and the zoning, and the nair is ridiculous. But like, if you get caught out of position or trying too hard to force your opportunities, the character becomes really bad. Like, you have to really know what you're doing with Link specifically in order to, in my opinion, do well with this character.
But like, at the same time, you can kind of get away with playing this game, playing this character pretty basic.
In the game.
I think he has the highest tech cap. Like, I don't think it's like skill. Like, you just learn to do that combo, and then that's it. You learn the situation where it shows up.
It's almost like the Rob Zero to Death. It's like you don't need those.
No, Robs are way easier.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you don't need those. He's already got his own thing. It's like you don't need those Link little bomb nairs. He drop all that. You don't need it, but like. It is hard to do.
Like when Panda made us like get swag Link clips, I'm pretty sure me and Mars were just like, this is impossible to do anything cool because we don't know what we're doing and all we're doing is just hitting buttons or messing up our combos. It was so dude, I got so frustrated. That was like the least fun one for me ever.
I went kind of blue. I didn't really know what I was doing.
It's hard because he doesn't make sense unless you're just going to play. Like, we can top player and just be like, we're going to nair and then turn around and then like backdash and you're going to roll and down tilt up air. We can play like that. But like when it comes to like the cool Link stuff, it's in a whole other league. It's like completely separate character, even though it's literally the same character. So I think he's at least the hardest that we've had. But I can concede that he's not Megamind because you can just play Pokemon.
Yeah. I'll keep it there for now. Keep it there for now.
Dude, I want that to be just play Pokemon is just when there's like 4 moves.
Speaking of playing Pokemon, you want to go to a different one that also just plays Pokemon?
Yeah, let's do this fat rat.
Wow, that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Samus.
Samus isn't a Pokemon.
No, she plays Pokemon.
Oh, well, I completely just didn't. Well, I'm on the fat rat now.
Okay, that's y'all. Okay.
Yeah, this is y'all. All right, man.
Where would I put fat?
Dude, I don't even know either.
I don't know.
I know the answer.
I know for a fact it's not brain dead.
It's not brain dead.
Hell no.
But it's
I will have a counterpoint as to why y'all are wrong, assuming you don't put him at the top. and I'll just wait.
Like, look, ESAP, buddy, pow. Like, I know that you're Mr. I'm gonna practice all these shield dance with the Pikachu. Oh, look at it.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're like that, but like, you don't have to play like that. Like, the neutral, Pikachu's neutral is solid. The combos aren't like, if you can keep Pikachu's like, what was the you can keep the combos pretty basic. The Nair drop down things, it's not the hardest thing in the world. You could do those. You could get away with just doing those and maybe like a couple fair, up air. Like, you could keep it pretty simple. You don't gotta do all that zero dash. So I feel like you're gonna say all that makes him Mega Man. It's like, you don't.
That was not my counterpoint.
I was gonna say, before Easam says anything, I'm gonna disagree with you, because I think optimizing combos is super important for Pika. Because like the difference between doing the simple combos, like you're saying, is like, I want to say roughly the difference between 30 and like 70%. Because you're saying just do B and Bs,
Or
like
death.
you just pick up the character, or death, right? That's a good
That's
one.
character
Well,
dependent.
I guess, yeah.
And like,
yeah.
because like, as Pikachu, obviously he's got a phenomenal neutral, but you know, if you can minimize, you
Panic
know,
kicking.
if he minimizes interactions, that's perfect, because then he mitigates the risk of like trading and, you know, just, you know, getting out neutred. And he's a light character, so he can't really afford to do more interactions. Because, okay, I know I said this in a video or two ago, where I said I don't think like combo complexity should, like, you know, place a character, but I think this is an exception, because if you don't do the combos, there is no reason for your opponent to be scared of you. If I'm playing against a Pikachu who's doing like 30 to 40 a combo, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm getting rage on him. I'm gonna, and you're dead at 10.
Well,
Like,
with your SDI, you kind of made me do that anyway, but that's before I practiced up air bridges, so we'll see the next time we play.
Oh god. But anyway, the combos are very hard to my understanding, and as people like to say, it's just brain dead, because it's just up air, up air, up air, up air, or just like Nair, up tilt. It's, hey man, I only see one Pikachu doing it, so it can't be that easy, dude.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I only see one fucking fat rat.
Dude, I might be
I have
brave
two
enough.
counterpoints. Well, go ahead. You finish.
I might be brave enough to put him in Mega Man.
It's like, I just don't like him. Maybe that's why I want to keep him down here.
Let's go,
like
Mars.
I just don't like him.
Oh, no, there's
I
no
won't
reason
admit
to
it.
like him. He's broken as...
I'll admit it.
So the reason he is Mega Mind... I'm not even going to say the fact that I'm the only one, because, one, there are a couple other Pikas, I don't want to discredit them. But there's two moves that I have yet to see another top player, if they're messing around with Pika, or just anyone, understand it the way I have after playing for so long, and that is Quick Attack. You cannot tell me when to use that move. You won't understand it. Like, no one understands how to actually use that move correctly. Like, of course, I mess up, I get greedy, I go on stage times I shouldn't, I get boost kicked by Mars, it sucks. But also,
down smash
using
by
it, like... Yeah, sure. But that's because I'm a greedy asshole. That's not Pikachu's fault. That's me using it incorrectly, which kind of makes the point of he's even harder because I'm the person who's been playing him for 10 years. Like, I literally started maining this character in 2008, and there are still so many things about this character that are very, very difficult. And the other reason that I want to say he's super difficult is there have been plenty of top players that have tried to pick a Pikachu and then dropped him in 2 days.
So I thought you were initially talking about Fox, because I think that character is really hard to play.
I think he's super difficult.
I agree. I think Fox is up here. Or
If you don't have the neutral, if you don't have the mix, it's like Falcon, but with way harder punishes against you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more volatile, more glass
Yeah.
cannon.
Better, but he's like super scary to play.
Yeah,
I
like-
feel like you gotta understand what advantage state means to use this character.
I lose to Light, and I'm like, how'd you beat me? He's like, dude, I don't know.
Dude, you just trashed. Like,
Yeah. It's crazy.
I wish I could like further explain why Fox is super hard, but like,
I don't
play,
get
play
it.
He
him
has
yourself.
no disjoints.
I don't get it.
Go.
All his hitboxes are so
Yeah,
honest.
I don't understand.
The least honest thing about him in terms of a hitbox is like back air auto cancels. Because like they're really safe and scary, and like you just mash them. But at the same time, they're not going to hit most characters on the ground, so you're like baiting jumps.
Yeah.
And like if you don't do it correctly, you're just going to get smacked or just get like grabbed because you're not even throwing a hitbox at the ground. It's crazy how just like
I think
every
the
good
most-
thing about him is hard.
I'll go
Mario. That
Mario-
character is so hard to play, dude.
Well, okay, shut your ass up for one.
I'm turning my camera on for like 2 seconds. Hold up. You guys see
For
the?
us?
Oh, you guys can't see it because I already have my camera on.
can't
You see, you guys. I don't know if you guys can see your GameCube controllers, but do you guys see the funny little yellow the stick on the right?
Yeah, it's right here.
That's hard, man. Like I don't say this about a lot of characters because it's pretty insulting. Not that I really care, obviously, but that's the character that plays the game for you, man. He auto conditions because you just naturally have to be scared of him, and then when you get the hit, you can kind of just Mozart on that and just do whatever you want.
I've never heard it called Mozarting. That's really good. Like the hardest thing you have to learn is Mario, in my opinion, is like down throw, dash, up air, and like that's it. Like that's the hardest thing you're gonna learn is Mario because he 2 frames for free with dash attack. His combos are so simple. He's good on every stage except FD, which you just ban. Like he just kills you for no reason all the time. Like on every stage that's like viable. It's so dumb. I think Kirby he's one of those characters that's like I know we talked about Ganon and we were like, well, just because he's bad doesn't mean that he's hard because he has like a really obvious game plan. But Kirby's game plan actually changes drastically depending on what level of play you're at. Because when you're at like a mid-level or like a low level, you're kind of just gonna like run forward and forward air and hope to like your aerials are just really good and gonna hit people. But then at top level, it's whiff punishing, it's crouching, it's making people miss, and it's making people be annoyed while somehow just getting in, even though you're literally like a bottom 5 slow character, both in the air and on the ground in the game. He's hard to, well, he's not like hard, but like, cause like he still has simple combos. It's like, okay, forward throw, fair back air, forward throw, fair dash attack. Oh, he's going, like his moves are all amazing, right? He's like Incineroar, where like if he was faster, he would be so terrifying because like a fast Kirby's just like fairing off stage against you, or like one that's just like gonna run up down tilt. Like that's terrifying. He kills super hard. He has pretty difficult combos, especially with Dare Ride. That's actually not easy.
What do you want to do now? Samus?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They're both simple. Standard game plan, both of them. Literally, Samus is like, charge shot. Oh, you're getting close to me. Roll backwards and/or bomb so that you can't approach on the ground and hope that you don't play like Zero Suit and flip jump. Like, Luigi got body. Samus is super simple. Like, I play the character. Like, it's simple if you know how to zone. Because if you don't know the correct way to zone, you're kind of actually gonna get smacked. But if you know how to shoot projectiles correctly, like she has free auto combos. She does way too much damage. Why does she do like 50 on a combo for no reason? There's no reason for that.
Yeah, like her combos are very self-explanatory. Even the charge shot into something is you can see it. You can see it line up. You're like, oh, because there's so much stun. If you get hit by a charge shot, you're in stun for like a minute, and you can decide what you want to do. So like,
it's like a melee spike. Like it's so crazy.
It's really self-explanatory playstyle. Very simple. Charge shot characters are just easy in general, but I think
100%.
one of the easier ones.
Luigi!
Right,
the character's bad hard. Megamind.
You ain't even getting them
so
while
difficult.
You disapprove, bitch.
I like the toilet plunger.